Brazil's big October reveal. 6 stars set to terrify Japan and South Korea. Football fans, fasten your seatbelts, because the Seleção are about to make headlines once again. On October 1st, legendary coach Carlo Ancelotti will finally unveil the squad that Brazil will send into battle for their upcoming friendlies against Japan and South Korea. And trust me, this is no ordinary team list. Why? Because Ancelotti is expected to bring back Brazil's most dazzling superstars while sprinkling in a few electrifying surprises. According to inside reports, he plans to name 6 special players who can strike fear into any opponent. Their talent, form, and sheer presence could keep rival coaches awake at night. If you're a football lover, you'll want to watch every second of this video, because these names are going to dominate headlines all the way to the next World Cup. Brazil will play 2 high-stakes friendlies. First on October 10th against Japan, and then on October 14th against South Korea. These matches aren't just exhibition games. They're the first major steps in Brazil's carefully mapped journey toward the 2026 FIFA World Cup. World Cup qualifiers? Already finished. Brazil have no more competitive fixtures on the calendar. So Ancelotti, a master tactician with decades of elite experience, sees these friendlies as golden opportunities. In his own words, since we no longer have qualification matches, we must test ourselves against the world's best and prepare a squad capable of winning in 2026. The message is clear. These games are a proving ground, a dress rehearsal for the grandest stage of them all. Now let's dive into the heart of today's story. The 6 players that Ancelotti is expected to unleash. Each brings a unique weapon to Brazil's arsenal, and together they could make Japan and South Korea's defenses crumble. At number 6, we find Luiz Henrique, a rising star who continues to impress both for club and country. Fresh off a series of commanding performances, Henrique has become a nightmare for defenders. Whenever he wears the yellow jersey, his speed, skill, and relentless energy ignite Brazil's attack. Opponents can try to double mark him, but stopping him is another matter entirely. Next, occupying the 4th and 5th spots, are 2 defenders who need no introduction. Éder Militão of Real Madrid and Gabriel Magalhães of Arsenal. They're arguably among the best center backs in world football right now. Militao's impeccable positioning and aerial dominance, paired with Gabriel's fearless tackles and physical presence, create a backline that feels almost impenetrable. When these 2 stand shoulder to shoulder in Brazil's defense, strikers from Tokyo to Seoul will be praying for a miracle. In 3rd place, meet the man expected to stand like a brick wall between the posts, Hugo Souza. Fans already know his reputation. Reflexes like lightning, commanding communication with his defenders, and nerves of steel make Hugo the kind of goalkeeper who can single-handedly decide a match. Facing him will be a test of patience and precision for any striker daring enough to try. Sliding into the number 2 slot is the sensational youngster Estevão Willian. Even in his brief appearances for the national team, Estevao has left Ancelotti and the world speechless. Quick feet, fearless dribbling, and a knack for the spectacular have already drawn comparisons to Brazilian legends of the past. Remember the name, because Estevao isn't just Brazil's future, he's already their present. Finally, at the very top of the list, the man who needs no introduction, Vinícius Júnior. With Neymar sidelined by injury, Vini becomes the undisputed focal point of Brazil's attack. After a brief dip in form with Real Madrid earlier this season, he's now back to his electrifying best, scoring goals, creating chances, and terrorizing defenders across Europe. His most recent club performance, a goal and an assist in a single match, proves he's ready to lead the Seleção. Expect fireworks every time he touches the ball. Some might dismiss friendlies as warm-ups, but make no mistake. For Brazil, these games are a crucial laboratory. Ancelotti wants to see how these 6 stars and the rest of the squad gel under pressure. He's experimenting with formations, testing chemistry, and identifying leaders who can carry the weight of an entire nation in 2026. Facing Japan and South Korea is no easy task either. Both nations have invested heavily in their football programs, producing disciplined, technically gifted players. Japan's quick passing game and South Korea's high-tempo pressing can trouble even the strongest opponents. That's exactly why Ancelotti chose them. They're the perfect benchmark for Brazil's readiness. For Brazilian fans, the stakes feel higher than ever. The memory of past World Cups, glorious wins, and painful exits alike still burns brightly. With a new generation of talent mixing with experienced veterans, hope is soaring. Will these 6 headline players prove they can carry the torch? Can Vinícius Júnior truly fill Neymar's shoes? Ancelotti's track record offers reassurance. He's a master at blending youth and experience, at forging a team spirit that transcends individual egos. If anyone can turn this dazzling collection of stars into a World Cup winning side, it's Carlo Ancelotti. So football fans, what do you think? Are these 6 names enough to give Brazil the edge? Can Luiz Henrique's dynamism, Militao and Gabriel's iron wall, Hugo Souza's heroics, Estevao's youthful magic, and Vinícius Júnior's superstar brilliance guide the Seleção to victory against Japan and South Korea and beyond? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're a proud supporter of Brazilian football, don't miss a beat. Subscribe now for every squad update, tactical analysis, and behind-the-scenes story as Brazil marches toward World Cup glory. Because one thing is certain, when Brazil takes the field this October, the world will be watching.